Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the Starline by a singer, actress, and mother. You've seen her on My Three Sons and Hawaiian Eye. Her book, My Three Lives, gives a behind-the-scenes look at Hollywood through the eye of someone who spent her life fighting one challenge after another, but always found the opportunity, jumping into any nearby body of water. Welcome, Tina Cole.
I'm glad you picked that up. Hi, Sean.
Tina, let's go beyond the mic. In the beginning, you didn't think your memoir would be too interesting, but it was a page-turner that at its base has triumph over adversity. Who was the lucky first person to see the first full draft, and what was their thoughts to you?
Oh, the first draft. I didn't even thought about that. Well, you know what I did? I sent the first draft to all four of my children, and I wanted their take because I wanted to make sure that there were things that were not hurtful or, that would concern them about their daddies. So I think it was my four kids. Yeah.
You had a writing battle with your cousin. You finished first, right?
You've really done your homework. Well, I started years ago. They teased me I can't even write a grocery list. So this was not easy. Once I had a publisher and I had a deadline, it went like crazy. And him, I don't know if he got the idea from me, where he saw me writing like a demon. And it's a totally different book because his is a coffee table.
Pictorial.
And it, with our comments and his comments and our memories of, 100 years in a family and the business. And mine is too, but mine is about my life. So it's a little different. So the competition, though, I felt a little bit.
Your photo album has to be filled with such treasured moments. As you started to take a look at these photos for the book, Tina, what photo is hard for you to look at today?
Well, seeing me, 1,000 years ago when I was a cute young thing.
But you're only 38.
That's right. Oh, that's right. I forgot. No, actually, there were no hard pictures to look at. Everyone, of course, brought back happy tears. What the discoveries. I've moved several times, and I never got the pictures in albums. So I just uncovered, I bought these boxes in the garage of treasures. And every time I'd open a box, I'd say, look what I just found. And then I found an entire box of date books from what, 80, the 80s forward. And that was a real treasure too. Some of those were hard. I'll tell you, the date books were hard.
Were the date books harder than the photos?
Yes, because I went through 2 divorces and I documented everything. In fact, there's a one page, I actually printed it. I put it in the book, a page out of one of my calendars. And that was very hard when I saw that. Because it showed how low I had gotten, how terrifying I was to be alone and with 3 kids and no money, and with my church supporting me and my going to the food bank and trying to go through a box of day old or older food, trying to find something that wasn't rotten that I could give my kids. And that was very hard.
So those memories just came flooding back.
Yes.
Actress, singer, author Tina Cole joins us beyond the mic. You never expected the kindness of strangers, but were surrounded by them. Oh. How has the kindness of others changed the way you see the world?
It changed everything. My compassion, the love. I'm in the book, I talk about being carved out so deeply that I was now able to hold so much more compassion and love and appreciation for life and for friendships, for people, for strangers that, you realize just a smile, just a reach out and say, I remember you brought me such joy. I wanted to be your sister. I wanted you to be my mother. I wanted you to be my girlfriend. Who knew? I had no idea. I'm still astounded every day.
The book is My 3 Lives, and author Tina Cole joins us beyond the mic. Tina, it's time for the Rocky Nate. All it is 8 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. There is no pressure.
Ooh, a test. And it's so early in the morning here. Let me see. Okay, I'm ready.
Favorite of all the Beatles?
John Lennon. That was my young self.
Which of the 36 members of the King family were you the closest to outside your immediate family?
Oh, that's really hard. Probably my cousin Ricky.
What's the best gift your grandchildren have given you?
Oh, macaroni necklaces.
Oh, those are the best.
I still wear them.
You've suffered with macular degeneration. What's the best sunrise you've ever seen, Tina?
Oh. Probably in Hawaii.
Favorite place in Sacramento?
I'd say the river.
What ride at Disneyland still makes you smile today?
Is the Matterhorn still there? No,
Matterhorn is always a good one.
Yeah.
Favorite comfort dish your mom cooked for you?
Homemade tapioca pudding.
Oh, homemade is always good.
Yeah, with where she whipped the egg whites so that it was all frothy. I mean, real fluffy and
Tina, you sang with a veritable who's who. Don Ho was your piano player once.
My first pianist.
But who's the one person or group you wanted to sing with but never did?
James Taylor.
Author of My 3 Lives, Tina Cole joins us beyond the mic. Tina, you've been an Oakland Raider cheerleader, Warner Brothers contract player, sold dating services, and a receptionist for the Dental Society. What's the one thing outside singing and acting would you have done if you could do it all over again?
Be a therapist.
That's so interesting since your life is an open book. Since you were born there, how has Hollywood changed for the better and the worse?
I think for the worse, it's become a very large pond. The best was, in the early days, it was a small pond. You knew everybody. I felt more opportunities. It was almost more creative instead of being a bottom line business. For the better. More opportunities. I guess it's a double-edged sword. Huh?
Beyond the Mic is an outlet so stories won't be lost. Is there one story that did make the book that you could share with us?
There are a lot of them. I'll tell you, I can't really tell you the story, but I'll tell you what my son said. He said, for your next book, Mom, this is my oldest son. He said, I think you need to do a whole book about all the times you almost killed us.
Really? Tina!
Yeah, I know, like an accident or, being on the ski slope, trying to teach him at 4 years old how to ski, and the storm comes in and we're stuck on the slope, driving into Mexico and not finding a place to stay, and driving out onto a beach, and only to wake up in the morning and find out the tide was rolling in, and there were crabs everywhere all over. We couldn't get out of the car. I mean, and he started telling these stories. He said, I think that'd be a great book, Mom.
They may not be stories that were memorable to you, but to your kids, they'll never forget them.
Yes.
They'll never believe where Mom got us this time.
Oh.
Tina, if someone today was going to play you in the Tina Cole biopic, who would you want to cast?
Oh. Today. Oh, golly. To play me as a... I've been around for 80 years. Which me are you talking about?
I'm letting you pick. It could be anyone.
Oh, golly. Who could do it? Meryl Streep.
Your life has been such an interesting and wonderful road. What did your co-star Don Grady's friendship mean to you?
The world. He was one of the the nicest, sincere, clever, talented man. He was very spiritual. He was very honest. He was brutally honest. I learned a lot from my relationship with him. I didn't understand. I didn't understand when he died. It was a very, very hard thing to just, to wrap my head around. And he was fun. Boy, he was fun.
Tina, what do you want people to remember you by?
That I want to be remembered for my love of life and of people, my positive attitude and my flexibility, not in my body, but in my brain.
Family, that's the one cornerstone in your life, being a good mother, grandmother, friend. What's the future for your wonderful family?
Oh, I don't know. I would love to have one more grandchild. I still have a son who's not married. We're working on him. I just want to spend more time with them. They asked me what I wanted for my 80th birthday. And I said, I just want to be with you all I don't want a gift. Let's go rent a house somewhere. We're going to go to Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, and spend 4 days with all my kids and all my grandkids. That's all I want.
What does your art mean to you?
It means a great deal. I mean, every day when I say my prayers, I thank God for being born into this incredible family, the talent that was there. I had no idea growing up what I was surrounded with. It was when I look back and I think, oh my gosh, he did that. They did that. We were there. What it means the world. Means the world.
Singer, actress, mother, author of My 3 Lives, Tina Cole joins us. 38-year-old Tina Cole joins us.
I'm remembering that.
For one big question. Tina, you say happiness is a choice, but how should people keep the light of happiness going?
Well, it's all attitude. It's all attitude. And it's for me, it's faith-based. I have a chapter called Grateful Inconvenience. And, not a sacrifice, but a grateful inconvenience. I feel that caring for people, for having people care, for me, that's what life is all about.
Where can people find you?
Oh, well, of course, I've got Facebook. That's the only media thing that I do. But the book is on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It's even in the library now, Sean. Isn't that fun?
That's a big honor to see your book in the library.
Oh, I thought I was going to have a party and nobody was going to come.
Why?
Well, because I didn't struggle as, so many people.
We all struggle in this world.
I know. But I didn't have depression or, I didn't have, issues like that or abuse or things like that people have to really struggle with addictions and things. So I thought, mine is kind of fluffy. But then I started looking at it and realizing, no, it wasn't fluffy. I really did have a story to tell.
She loves the river in Sacramento, her grandkids' macaroni necklaces, and wants you to read My 3 Lives. Tina Cole, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Sean, thank you so much. This has just been a delight.
And that, my friends, is Beyond the Mic. If you're enjoying these conversations, please check out another Beyond the Mic episode to find more actors, artists, and people you need to know. We'd also appreciate a like and subscribe on the Good Pods app.